I'm Dr. Mark Trexler with The Climatographers, and in this video I'm going to show you how to install and update our climate dashboards. When you get that email with the update file, for example, what do you do with it? We have detailed instructions for you, but I thought a video might be useful. This is an example of one of our dashboards, your climate change dashboard, and I'm going to go ahead and close this so I can show you what the screen looks like that you will get if you don't have anything installed yet in terms of brains in your application. As you can see here, I have a lot of different brains installed, but you might not have any, or you might just have a couple: our climate change dashboard, our climate change search dashboard, our 2023 climate literature dashboard. So if you don't have anything and you're installing something for the first time, we will have sent you a link to a file that you can download that has a BRZ suffix in terms of the Brain Archive suffix. And in the Brain software, you go up to File, you click on Import, and here you have a choice as to whether you're creating a new brain or adding to a brain that you currently have open on your screen. If you're importing a new dashboard, for example, you want to create a new brain. So you simply make sure that toggle is on. Then you come down to, you also go ahead and tell it that you're dealing with a BRZ file. And then you come down, select File, and that will open up Explorer, and you can find the BRZ file that you're looking for, open it up, and in just a few seconds, that brain will open up into your software. And so then you will permanently have, for example, this icon for the climate change dashboard here whenever you open the brain, and you just have to click on it to get into it. And so if you've imported the brain, from then on you just click on the dashboard. You have a lot of flexibility here. I can sort of grab this and move it up, so there's more that I can do on the screen. I can scroll with my mouse. I can scroll through the entire dashboard. I can change the amount of real estate dedicated to the notes field or to the dashboard. And down below here, you always have this content bar that you can also use to navigate your way through the notes field or through the dashboard. So you now have a dashboard installed. What if you want to update? What if we have an update to the dashboard for you? And there are a couple of choices here. One is that if you have not done anything to the dashboard, if you have not customized the dashboard in any way, which you certainly can, but if you haven't, it might be simpler simply to delete your existing dashboard and reinstall the dashboard with the new BRZ file. And so let me just show you how you would do that. Let me just click on the plus sign here to bring up my list of boards again, or my list of brains again. And so you see these little pancakes here in the bottom right of any of the brains that you have. And if I click on that little pancake, and I want to be sure not to make a mistake here, but if I click on that little pancake, you will see that you have the option of deleting local brain. That means deleting that brain on your computer. You won't have the option of deleting the remote brain because you don't have access to the remote version of the brain, but you can delete the local brain on your computer and then simply reinstall it the way I've already showed you, and then you'll have a new implementation of the dashboard on your computer in about 15 seconds. Now, it's a little bit different if you want to import an update. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly how one would do an update to the climate change dashboard. So I'm going to go ahead and open the dashboard, pull it up here, and again, all these instructions are available to you on the right side of the screen if you scroll down to find them. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to Import. And here you see again, you have the choice of creating a new brain or adding to the climate change dashboard brain. And that's what you want to do in this case. This is an update file that we sent you by email. It's a very small file. All it has in it is the new thoughts that we want to integrate into this brain. And so again, you would make sure to choose BRZ. You click Select File. And in this case, I'm actually going to click on the dashboard update. This is exactly the file that you'll be receiving if you've already signed up for the dashboard. And so we think you might want to update the dashboard. I'm going to say to open that BRZ file and click Import. It reminds me that just saying, hey, are you sure you want to do this in terms of importing this new brain into an existing brain? The process might not be undoable. I go ahead and say, yes, I do want to import that brain. It's processing the thoughts. It has now imported the new thoughts. Now you have to find them though. And to do that, you go to the very end of the dashboard. The very last thought of the dashboard will be that set of thoughts that we've just added to the dashboard. And now we're going to integrate them into the brain. Before that, you might just want to hover over these thoughts to see what are these new thoughts that we're adding to the dashboard, because in the next step we're going to basically just integrate them into the dashboard so they'll look like any other thoughts in the dashboard. So you might want to spend just a few seconds checking out these new additions. But once you've done that, then there are just a couple steps to integrate it into the dashboard. First thing is we want to grab and select all of these new thoughts. And you do that with that little circle under the dashboard update. And in the case of Windows, I'm going to Control left click to grab all of the new thoughts. And I need to do a couple of things with those thoughts. First, I want to come over here to the selected list, which tells me that I have 22 additions that I'm making. I right click there. I want to set the selection thought type, which is how we organize the thoughts in the dashboard. And so in this case, we're adding them to the dashboard. These are dashboard thoughts. So I'm going to just say, make them dashboard thoughts. You'll see they all now have the little dashboard icon. What I can do now is actually delete or forget this parent, because I'm never going to use this parent again. So let me just forget that parent. That takes me back to your climate change dashboard, the main heading. I can then come back over to the list, right click, again in Windows, right click, and tell it link selection as children of your climate change dashboard right here. I click on that. Suddenly all the thoughts are now integrated into the dashboard because of the numbering system that we've used. So if I just click on this, for example, just to show you by double clicking, this has a number 0.3505, and the point makes the period there in front of the number makes it hidden, so you don't actually have to see all of those numbers. But that's what structures this dashboard. You'll see that different new additions have been added to different parts of the dashboard, and that's basically all there is to it. If you now close this selected field, you will have the updated dashboard and all of the new additions. So again, it might be faster just to delete the existing dashboard and reinstall the new dashboard. But if you have done some customization, if you've omitted and forgotten some things so you don't have to see them on the screen, or if you've added some of your own content, then you might very well want to update the dashboard in the way that I've just described. And it really only takes about 15 seconds after you've done it the first time. So hopefully that gives you a quick look into sort of some of the practicalities of working with the dashboards and installing them, uninstalling them, updating them. Hope that's useful. Thanks.